Hello, Phaneuf team. Welcome to part 2 of how UrnSpiration Urn ordering works. In this video, we're going to review the funeral director placing the order for a family. This is by far the most common. Just a quick refresher, there's 3 family touch points to the program. Families can review urns by looking at the lookbooks, both digital and physical, on your website or in your arrangement room. They can also access galleries through your website or through the lookbooks, and they can also order on affordableurns.com. We're not going to go over this, but that was video number 1. We're going to go over the scenario where you sat across from a family and you presented lookbooks and galleries, and you need to place the order for the family. So here goes. Your first step is to visit UrnSpirationB2B.com. We'll send you these links in an email. The second thing is you're going to sign in. Sign in here. I'm going to sign in as a Phaneuf user. When I'm signed in, it'll be the same experience as when you're signed in. Your name will be up here. The company name will be right here. Any order that you have placed will be right here. Any order that anyone else in the company placed will be right here. You also have address management. So if someone is logged in and they need to ship to Brattleboro, they can. If they need to ship to the Hanover location, but build the Nashua location, they can. We'll go over that as we place an order. The other thing you have in the back end is user management. Everybody has a login and everybody has their own password. If you have any questions about that, shoot me an email. Let's go ahead and place an order. You're going to want to click the logo up on the upper left, which will bring you to the home page of the B2B back-end portal. Again, you're still at UrnSpiration B2B. You've noticed that we have the website set up to show you the 8 lookbook collections. Additionally, some tried and true collections. We'll get into those in a little bit. But for this scenario, let's just say that you were dealt with a family. They were flipping through a lookbook and they decided that they want to do the homage urn, full-size adult. They want to do it in purple, and they wanted to put some African violets on there. Okay, so easy peasy. You're sitting across from them. They just say, listen, large, full-size adult, African violets, purple. You have the name, dates. You have that already at your fingertips. If they'd like a sentiment, ask them for the sentiment. Okay, now let's place the order. Now that you have all that information in front of you. You go to the B2B website, click on homage urn. Now, it's very simple. You're not ordering a keepsake. You're ordering a medium or a large. So you click on that. Now you're going to want to choose your size. This is for an adult, so we're going to do a large. They said they wanted purple, so you click purple. Now here's an important part, segment. You know we deal on segmentation, simplification, and personalization, but when you get here, you just need to select the segment that you're dealing with. You're dealing with an adult here. You're not dealing with an infant or someone in the military. If you click on the military, you'd have a bunch of military graphic options to choose from. Same thing goes if you were choosing for a child, you'd have child-like graphics. But we just want to see the adult graphics. So we're going to choose the adult segment. Now we just see adult-related graphics. Now those graphics can also be seen here on through the inset images. So if you're not sure what the bouquet looks like, it's right there for you. Anyways, so this family wants the African violets. Well, we don't offer African violets. So what we're going to do is choose my own graphic. Okay, and if they had that graphic and they provided it to you, you could upload it here. Assuming that they don't have a handy picture of African violets, not a problem. We'll find it for you and we'll do all the legwork. You just scroll down to funeral director notes and type in African violets, please. Okay, there we go. That's all we need to know is that you want African violets. And you're going to go back up here, choose the font, monotype Corsiva, name, we'll do Jen Richards. Dates, we'll just do whatever to whatever. Sentiment, if they wanted to type in their own sentiment, you could type it in here. If you wanted to use one of our sentiments from a drop down, you can click here. We'll do always in our hearts. If you want a poem on the back, it would be no additional charge. If they wanted something on the back, all the poems listed are under our personalization section, but we're going to do no poem here. Again, African violets. And is this required for a funeral service? If you don't have anything scheduled and there's no rush, click no rush. If you know you're going to have a service, but it's not scheduled yet, tell us that. If you know there's a service next Thursday at 3 p.m., click here. All right. Now we're going to add this urn to the cart. Your price is right there. We can review everything here. It's the large amethyst for an adult. You're using your own graphic, monotype Corsiva for Jen Richards. Here's her dates, sentiment, not doing a poem, and we want African violets. And yes, we do have a date for the service. We're going to tell you what that is at checkout. So let's go to checkout. When you get to checkout, you have shipping address and billing address options. First thing you can do is you can review your order right here. You can see the price. Let's say that I'm at the Boscawen location and I wanted to click want to ship it there, so I'm going to click the Bosquen location. Now, if I wanted to bill the Bosquen location, I just keep this checked. If I wanted to bill any other location, say I needed to bill Hanover, I would uncheck this, click continue, and it's going to give me the option to bill any of the other locations. Probably not something that would happen, so I'm just going to go and do the Bosquen location again. Okay, so now we're shipping to the Bosquen location and we're billing to the Bosquen location. I'm going to click continue. Standard ground shipping is $16.95. If you wanted to change that, you could just click on it. If you need to do a second day air, next day air, but we're a 1 day ship, so we're probably going to stay with that standard ground. So it's like checking out on any other website on the planet. Now, if you want to use a credit card, you can enter it there. We're probably going to be invoicing you, so you want to click purchase order. For purchase order, we love to see the deceased name. If you have another method for purchase order, that's fine too, but that's what most firms use. Agree to terms and conditions, and we want to know the deceased name. We want to know that Mandy is ordering this, and we need to know that, remember the service is on Thursday, so we need Wednesday, and the service is Thursday at 3 p.m. Now we have context on the order, and you go ahead and click place the order. You'll get an order confirmation. Here's all your billing. There's one more scenario where you will be placing an order for a family. Let's say that Mrs. Smith was at home and she was on AffordableUrns.com and she wanted an Air Force urn for her husband. And so she searches Air Force urns. A bunch of results come up. She shops for a bit, but she ultimately settles on this Brunswick. And then she just gets overwhelmed or frustrated because she's 85 years old and it's like, well, I'm just going to have Mandy order this for me. So she calls Mandy and says, hey, I found an urn on Affordable Urns. I'd like to purchase it. Mandy just says, tell me the item number, please. That's all Mandy needs is the item number. So as soon as she has that from Mrs. Smith, she can take that item number and then she can go to her UrnSpiration B2B back end, put that item number in the search, and voila, that item will come up directly for Mandy, the same item number, but at your cost. Then you would just, the funeral director, Mandy, would add the personalization. Yes, now it gets up to $154, the total cost for a personalized Brunswick for Phaneuf. Add the font, name, dates, sentiment, what have you. Now, the bottom here, these proof options are a little bit different because it's an Affordable Urns type of urn. But what we did is we made it easy. We say funeral directors select this option and funeral directors select this option. Essentially what that just says is that you're going to get a proof and that we're going to need your need by dates and things like that. Go ahead and add it to the cart. Oop, I didn't add a sentiment, sorry. Add it to the cart. And there you have it. Now you check out just as you would before. So two things. One, every item on AffordableUrns.com is also available through the back end of the UrnSpiration B2B. So let's say Mrs. Smith didn't have the item number. You could say, oh, what were you looking for? She'll say, well, I was looking for the Air Force urn. Okay, let me look at the Air Force urns that we have here. And she's like, well, I think the name was Brunswick. Oh, there you have it. Boom, right there. Okay, that's the other way to get to it. So all of the UrnSpiration lookbook urns are here, and everything else you would just search for. This concludes video 2 on how to place an order. This one for funeral directors through the UrnSpiration B2B. We are happy to handhold and do your first couple of orders over the phone. Happy to walk you through this process. Don't be a stranger. Let us know if you have any questions. Thank you.